Hello, how are you today? What was your morning today? Have you done everything you expected to do or planned to do? What are you planning on doing in the evening? Or if it is evening, what are you doing now? Thank you. Now I'd like you to present a new block of words. Then we're going to read the text, answer the question, retell the text, 2 grammar exercises, and then we're going to work with preposition, and in the end, phrasal verb. Now I'd like you to read after me and repeat. Absolutely. Are you sure? Absolutely. Count on. Can I count on you? Tough. Tough meat. Tough rubber. Tough soldier. Caribbean. Caribbean Sea. Archaeological. Archaeological dig. Label. All the boxes were properly labeled. Label. To put labels on one's luggage. Voluntary. Volunteer. Whilst. Spring. Quit. Quitted. Quit one's family. Quit music. You must quit smoking. Assignment. Thank you. Now I'd like you to learn all these words. Afterwards, you have to translate the phrases from Russian into English. Now I read you Russian and you translate it into English. Точно, именно, вполне. Вы уверены? Абсолютно. Рассчитывать. Могу я на тебя рассчитывать? Can I count on you? Жесткий, плотный. Tough. Жесткое мясо. Tough meat. Плотная резина. Tough rubber. Стойкий, выносливый. Солдат. Tough soldier. Карибское море. Caribbean Sea. Археологический. Archaeological. Приклеить этикетку. Label. На всех ящиках были этикетки. All the boxes were properly labeled. Бирка-наклейка. Наклеить бирки на свой багаж. To put label on one's luggage. Добровольный. Voluntary. Школы, больницы, содержащиеся на средства частной благотворительности. Voluntary schools, hospitals. Доброволец. Volunteer. Пока, в то время как. Whilst. Источник, родник. Spring. Оставлять, покидать. Quit. Оставить family, семью. To quit one's family. Перестать заниматься музыкой. To quit music. Ты должен бросить курить. You must quit smoking. Thank you. Now I'd like you to listen, read, and practice. I read you the text. You don't have to look at the text, just listen to me. After that, you read the text on your own, and then answer my questions. Now, don't pay any attention to the questions or other exercises, just listen to me. James isn't very pleased. John rang Jane last week. He wanted to invite her to the theatre. She was free on Friday, so they arranged to meet outside the theatre at 7. It was raining, and John came 20 minutes late. Jane wasn't very pleased. They saw a thriller, but it wasn't very good. In fact, it was awful. They went to an Italian restaurant after the theatre and had pizza and wine. The pizza was terrible, and wine wasn't very good. John found he didn't have any money, so Jane paid for the meal. It was late when they came out of the restaurant, and there was no buses and no taxis, so they walked home in the rain. John ran again the following Saturday to invite Jane to the cinema. Jane said that she wasn't free. Have you ever get to such situation? Have you ever been to such situation? How did you behave when, for instance, you find out that you don't have enough money to pay for your partner, colleague? Did you feel embarrassed? How did you explain? Now answer my question. When did John ring Jane in the first time? On Friday. What did he want to do? He wanted to invite Jane to the theatre. When was Jane free? Jane was free on Friday. What time did they arrange to meet? They arranged to meet outside the theatre at 7. What's the weather like? It was raining. When did John arrive? John came 20 minutes late. Was Jane pleased? Jane wasn't very pleased. What did they see? They saw a thriller. What was it like? It was terrible. Where did they go after the theatre? To an Italian restaurant. What did they have? They had pizza and wine. Was the pizza good? The pizza was terrible. What about the wine? The wine wasn't very good. What did they do after the Italian restaurant? They went home in the rain. How did they get home? They went home on foot. What did John do the following Saturday? He called Jane again. Was Jane free? No, she wasn't free. Now I'd like you to retell this text using the detail as soon as possible. Thank you. Let's think over your private situation. I mean, have you ever got in such situation when we invited someone and you didn't have enough money? And as for ladies, Would you like to meet with such man who invited you to the theater, then invited to a restaurant, and in the end you found out that he hadn't got enough money to pay for? Would you agree to go with such a man next to every time? Why? Thank you. Now I'd like you to do exercises. Exercise 4. Actually, we're going to do several sentences. The rest sentences you have to do at home in written form and check using the keys. Now, sentence 45. How long that horrible moment? How long has that horrible moment been there? It was there 6 months. Lots of people write to the town council asking them to take it away, but so far nothing be done. Lots of people wrote to the town council asking them to take it away, but so far nothing has been done. We use here present perfect because the result. Tom is convinced that there's gold in these hills, but we have searched for 6 months and hadn't seen any sign of it. Here is, we can use but we have been searching or have searched for 6 months to show the duration of the action, and the next, haven't seen any sign of it, we use as a result. 47. How long have you been out of work? We just use it to ask the result. I'm not out of work now. I have just started a new job. With verb just, it means that we have already found a job. How do you find the job? Or how did you find the job? I answered the advertisement in the paper. When we continue to talk about that same subject, we should use past simple. Thank you. Sentences 48 through up to the end you have to do in a written form and just check using the key. Now I'd like you to present phrasal verbs. To do. Do away with. Покончить с чем-то. To do out. Вычистить, хорошенько убрать. Квартиру, комнату. Do up. Застегивать пальто. Или прихорашиваться. To do with. Хотеть в чем-то нуждаться. For instance, I could do with a sandwich. I'm hungry. Translate the sentences. The government has done away with the old law. Правительство покончило со старым законом. I'll do out the living room. Я уберу комнату. Do up your coat, it's cold. Застегнись, холодно. Thank you for activity. We're going to continue for the next time. Follow the next lesson. Goodbye.